These boats are the fastest monohulls on Earth. They've recorded speeds of more than 40 knots, clocking up more than 560 miles a day and smashing the 24-hour world record. This time around the world, a new fleet will be pushing it even harder. 8 boats will line up on the start line in Alicante on Saturday, including the Irish entry Green Dragon, skippered by Ian Walker from Warsash in Hampshire. He's an Olympic and America's Cup veteran, but never before has he taken on the most prestigious event in offshore sailing.
I'm under no illusions that I'm going to be probably hotter, colder, more tired, more nervous, more scared than I've ever been before, and maybe that's part of that is actually the attraction to put yourself through that and get a sense of achievement the other side.
Joining him will be Volvo veteran Neil MacDonald from Hamble. This time Neil has someone else to consider. His young son James gets his first look at his dad's new home for the next 9 months, with mum Lisa, herself a former Volvo skipper. Here Neil will live on freeze-dried food, without the luxury of a shower, and get little sleep.
I'm much more safety conscious now, without a doubt. Right or wrong, I think about it a lot harder now, and I guess that's part of getting old, but the biggest change for me is having my little man. I am going to miss him. The long legs are going to feel longer than they did before.
Check out the rigging. The race will take a controversial new route for the first time ever. Starting in Alicante, the fleet will again sail to Cape Town, but instead of heading towards Australasia via the Southern Ocean, the fleet will travel through the Middle East to China and then take on a huge 12,000-mile leg to Rio. Next stop will be Boston before crossing the Atlantic to Galway and then heading through Europe to a finish in St. Petersburg. The fleet will leave these Spanish waters and sail 12,500 miles through the infamous doldrums along the coast of Brazil before heading to Africa. This first leg couldn't be more important because in the history of the Volvo Ocean Race, the first boat into Cape Town always wins the entire race. Sally Mason in Alicante for Thames Valley Tonight.